We fall down, but we get up. Oh, yes. For us, ain't just a
Man,
sinner
please start the show.
who
Can we please
fell
start the show?
All right. Yo, yo,
down.
yo, 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 welcome back to the Heavily Opinionated Podcast. It's your boy Jamel Kijana, aka Melly Mel, aka whatever
Ain't
they
got
call me.
a.
And with me, I got.
It's your boy. It's your homie. The one you missed. Because these guys can't do it like me. It's your boy, Playboy Troy. What it do?
Man, all right. Who else I got with me?
It's your boy, Big Kooley, aka Frank Mason, that guy, and the third biggest hater on this show.
All
I
right.
can't beat them other two. Too much
And
hate.
last but certainly
Pause.
not least.
Yeah, Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe. Let's go. Woo, woo. Let's go. We're moving
Young
on.
man. Okay, that's how you okay.
Yeah,
All
from
right.
Shadow Realm, Snake Eyes. Yep.
Black Noir from The Boys.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get straight into it. NFL playoffs. Now we got who we got coming up. No, we're actually gonna talk first about react to some of the games, talk a little bit about them. I was going straight into predictions, man. I'm just that excited for this weekend, as you can see. So let's get in straight into it. The Texans and the Chiefs, man. It was a pretty solid game until we all know what happens. We all
That
know who
dark magic
gets
kick in.
we know whose calls get called and whose calls get declined. Them boys, every call they wanted got picked up and answered. It was tough
What
to
they
see,
say,
man.
every prayer from got answered.
Yeah, man, that was a
It
tough
ain't even
one.
prayers at this point. I'm thinking
This
it's
nigga.
just Satanist
House
call.
calls. House calls.
It's not. I
I
like.
was wondering how he was going to drink that. I was like, what is he going? How's he going to go about this?
It ain't even prayers, man. Like it's not even. To be honest with you, it's not even fun. It's not. It's not even funny. Like at least with the Patriots, when we cheated,
Yeah.
like we had a whole investigation about it. Yeah, we deflated the balls. Cool. The tuck rule. Cool.
Oh well, that was after like 5 rings, though.
Yeah, and
Let's not
fucking
like act
even
like that was
even the
early.
We're watching this in real
recording
time. We're
people
Yeah,
watching them
practice.
recording
cheat
practices.
to
Yeah.
Super Bowls in
But
real
we're
time.
talking about he's an active runner and he gets hit and that's too aggressive. What are we talking about? That's a personal. Come on, bro. This ain't even football no more.
Yeah, man, it's tough. And then
The man
seeing
walk around with a bubble suit and I'm 10 feet away from him and he just fly away. He got a flag. That's crazy.
horrible, man, it's tough. And then
Man, I'm happy
seeing,
we
Yeah, it's
got rid of
bad to
that defense.
watch, man. It's
I'm
bad to
happy we
yeah,
watch.
got rid of that heavyweight. So we
yeah,
want to hear all hear that hooting hollering shit about Kansas City, man. Fuck all that. Yeah.
but what I will say though, at the end of the day, also Kansas City does have a defense, and their defense stopped the Texans as easy as they could. Granted, the Texans O line is not the best,
Not at all.
but there was times where I'm like, CJ, you notice your O line ain't that good. Get rid of that ball or go. Make a decision.
Make a
You know what I'm
quick
saying?
decision.
Make a
Yeah.
quicker decision. Either get rid of that ball. It was that last drive where it felt like you shouldn't have took them sacks. It's like, come on, man, you gotta go. You gotta just say I'm out, or you just
You
gotta
got to at
miss
least
that
throw the
throw.
ball away. You can't
Yeah,
take a
yeah.
sack.
Throw the ball away, get out the pocket, just do something because your O line's not holding up. You know what I'm saying? At this point of the season, it's
I
like,
know. I just want to say, like, can we give it up to Houston though for them making this far
Nah, they played great.
Tank Dell? They still missing Diggs, ain't it? Or
no,
They
no,
missing
they
still
only
Diggs. They
missing
call. They
missing
only had
Dale.
Collins. They
Yep.
had
Yeah, I was about to say they
Collins
still just had DJ
and
Collins.
I forgot what other receiver they picked up. It was
They got
Deontay
John
Johnson,
Mechie.
Deontay Johnson and Mechie.
They got Robert Woods, old ass. They
Yeah,
got
Bro,
Nico Collins.
they made it
yeah.
further than anybody could expect without weapons like that.
They got
And
that
really,
tight end. So
if you think about it,
about
the
it.
Texans O line is trash, but the weapons that they got,
And Joe Mixon. They have a really good running back.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
Joe
about to say
But
the
Mixon be
also,
weapons
mixing it
also a
up.
the
running back.
weapons that they
Also, a
have
running back is only
makes
as
up
good as their own
for
line.
the trash ass offensive line that they got.
Yeah,
Their defense, all right,
yeah. Will
but
Anderson solid.
their
Stingley's
team is
good,
more
but
about outscoring you than stopping you.
Yeah, they need
Stop
to
him.
invest in O line. I feel like that's their only offseason move they need to
Yeah,
make is
that
O
Yeah,
line,
they need
that
that.
should become
They need
before
that
and
ASAP.
defense.
then
Offensive
maybe
line should
some.
come before defense.
I say offensive line and defensive line. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's good.
Well, we're talking about what's priority one and what's priority two.
Both lines, offense and defensive line. Offensive line
Okay.
first, but because they don't really have anybody on the line. They have Will Johnson and they have Stingley in the backfield. I mean, not the backfield
Yeah.
in the as a in the DBs section. And I think they have some solid safeties. So I think they're good pass coverage wise and as
Hmm.
well as linebacker. It's just that defensive line they need to get to the quarterback, get some sacks more, kind of change the game, and then just O line just being able to hold up against a positive pass rush. So yeah,
And
that
I'll
Ran-
probably try to go for a
Random
wide
question:
receiver in them late
what team is
rounds.
Von Miller on?
Get some more
hmm?
depth.
Von Miller,
He's
He
still
played
with the
for the
Bills.
Buffalo Bills.
Bills. That's what I thought. Okay,
He made a
carry.
big play in that game too.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I mixed up. I remember. I mixed up the name. Sorry.
Any more thoughts on that Kansas City Houston game? Nope.
What Houston could have done better, man.
Nothing.
Nope.
I
There
would
ain't nothing they could
say
do. They, to be honest with you, they shouldn't have been in that game. But the fact they were in the game, now, as of like I said, without the weapons, they shouldn't probably have been in that game. But with that being said, they got there. They made the most of of that game. So what you got was whatever they could provide at that time, or what could provide altogether. That was their maximum that they could give, because there's nothing else they could have done. And then, of course, you're gonna be playing uphill 100% with the weight on your
Yeah,
ankle
you
to
know going
referee
into the
in
matchup,
Kansas
going
it's
into
gonna
City.
be
Kansas.
you, the
Yeah,
ref, and
that's
the
to
Chiefs.
me, I would say the only thing they could have did, and I hate to put it on the quarterback, I would just say getting that ball out quicker and just playing
Making
more
quicker
backyard.
decisions,
Yeah,
yeah.
you just going against the play. It felt like
What?
towards
This
the
is
end of that game, you just
second
gotta go.
season. His second season.
This is rookie, his not rookie, his
His
sophomore
second
year.
season.
Yep,
Yeah,
year two,
sophomore.
two
He got time.
years.
He got
Yeah,
so
he's
much.
got hella time, hella time, hella
The
time,
only
hella time.
only bad thing about it is, like we said, got to get the offensive line, because right now, if they don't get the offensive line, all we're seeing is literally Deshaun Watson part two without the allegations.
Ooh, very similar play style too.
Same play style,
Not a run
same
first quarterback, but can run something
same
for sure.
predicament.
Very
Literally,
similar. Can throw for
just guess
5,000
what?
yards. Doesn't
Let's be
throw a lot
honest
of
with you,
picks.
Stephon
Yeah.
Diggs to Stephon Diggs to Deshaun, Stephon Diggs to C.J. Stroud is basically
DeAndre Hopkins.
DeAndre Hopkins to
I feel like D Hop is still a little bit better than.
okay.
I feel like D Hop with Deshaun was better than Stephon because I'm not a big Stephon fan. To me, he's solid. He's not a number one. He's
It's
not
just
a
the
number
fact.
one to me. I'm just
Well, to
keeping it
me,
a
it
stack.
seems like Stephon got more years or more mileage on him
Yeah,
than
for sure.
when DeAndre
Yeah.
was
Then
with Deshaun.
that's the only
Yeah,
reason why
he
I would say
was.
that.
Yeah, DeAndre
Yeah,
Howard was in his straight up prime.
hmm
I would say Tank Dell would be his DeAndre Hopkins, but Tank Dell has been
He
hurt
hasn't.
so much,
He's been
and then
hot. He's been hot since he's been available. You know.
yeah,
It's other than that, and then Nico was growing into a really good receiver. I feel like he'll be a number one, if not is the number one. Honestly, going into next season, because
Yeah, I think going
I
into
don't
that
even know
season,
how
he the
long the
number one
Stephon
guy.
Diggs deal is. I really don't know if it's a 1 year prove it, if it's a 2 3 year deal, because he has been in the league for a while. So I don't know if it was something long term or not. So it's like we don't even know if Stephon will be back on that team coming into next year. I'm assuming he will, but
okay.
I think Nico is probably going to come in as the number one receiver, which I think he has the potential to with which is a project because of how young that quarterback is. But you know, if they want a shot for somebody different to really come in as a number one who's already in their prime, I wouldn't be opposed to that either for Houston. So, oh.
H-Town, man. They in Cancun. Shout
Yeah,
out to them.
not too far from Houston. So they already over there, man. First flight.
Yeah, in
Um,
the Gulf.
Going into that second Saturday night game, man, I had got a chance to watch with a lot of the fans. I was downtown before the game happened. It was very lit. I actually had a good parking spot too. It was very lit down there. Energy was lit.
What's
Everybody
the
was
second
going
game,
crazy.
man?
Detroit, man. I'm pretty sure anybody's
Detroit
listening.
versus who?
Detroit versus the Commanders.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Detroit
Okay.
Lions versus
Carry
the
on.
Washington Commanders. All right, but I was downtown for a while for most of the afternoon. Then I kind of went home around towards the end of the Kansas City game. I left, and then I watched the Lions game at one of my neighbors' houses, and it was pretty good. We was out there chilling, having a good time. So I was around a lot of the fans, sitting by the fire, watching it in the garage. Man, it was a vibe. And then I left to go get food, came back. Them boys was up 31 something. Because at first, before I was like, okay, well, that screen that McLaurin had, I said, okay, well, that's just a big play. Y'all broke a big play. Then I'm like, all right. But what changed the game for me? Dan Campbell, 2 years in a row, you have fucked your team out of a Super Bowl by the play calling. You go for it on 4th down against San Francisco when you could have just kicked the field goal. Okay, that shifted momentum. And then in the fourth quarter, and I kept telling everybody that I was with, because they were like, oh, it's over, man. I was also with a lot of older fellas, so they was like, these young niggas on the team, they acted too Hollywood. We got to act like we been here. I'm like, I think y'all should be okay. I said, y'all only down 10. To me, going down 10, you don't need to crash out until last 5 minutes of the game, similar to Notre Dame last night. They were down 10 around the last 5 minutes of the game. They almost came back and like all that. But so it's like, okay, that's when you start to crash out a little bit. It was like maybe 8, 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. So I'm like, okay, this is the drive where you don't need one, but it'll really help you right now to at least get some points. The man decides to do a trick play and have Jamison Williams. I love him. He is a deep threat wide receiver. I have never seen him for real catch the ball that is not a go route or a deep post. I don't see J-Mo doing drags and screens and ins and outs and slants. He's not that type of receiver. So why would you think he's the type of receiver that can throw the ball deep? Personally, if I'm calling that play, which I don't call that play at all, because I'm not Dan Campbell. I don't believe in all that. I like to win a game, not do all this extra shit. I would let St. Brown throw that ball.
You don't like to
I
run
would.
Harlem Globetrotters offense?
No, man, and that's what's killed them, man. Because other than that, because granted,
In
Goff
key
had his
moments of the game?
Ross had his turnovers early. That first pick, bad. That pick 6, bad. Then that third pick, that was towards the end of the half. He also had the lost fumble. All those were bad, but those were also in the first half and in the third quarter. That fourth quarter, he was doing better. But it was like, man, you really fucked him out of there with that, man.
I think
That's just my opinion on the game.
You know what? I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I had to go put my buffs on. I gotta go put my buffs on. We need to start putting some
you ready
respect
for
on
the
Jaden Daniels.
shenanigans.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, for sure,
Why
for
are you
sure.
talking about Jaden Daniels, man?
For sure.
Put some respect
JD5,
on the
man.
former Arizona State Sun Devil. Put some respect on the former LSU Tiger, and put some respect on the former Heisman. The man is a rookie. Put your buffs on. Put it up. Put them up. Put some
your buffs
respect on
on?
the man's name.
Damn.
You know, we're talking about your coach doing Harlem Globetrotter plays. We don't care about that. We don't care about it. We don't care nothing about that. Jaden Daniels is here. Jaden Daniels is gonna be here for a long time.
Oh
So
yeah, for sure.
Let's have us a good time.
Oh, can I double down? Can I
Commanders
double
broke a
down on
streak.
that? Let's talk about that boy Scary Terry one
Got the
time.
longest drought. Fuck it. Who ain't going to the championship except for the Cowboys? Who ain't going? Because the Commanders there, they lost a name, didn't have a name. Now they got a name. Now they got a superstar quarterback, and now they moving on.
Pat, I think you jumped on the wrong team, Pat. I think you should have jumped on that other NFC East team, man. I think you just jumped on the wrong team, man. It's all good.
I ain't
It
gonna
happens to
lie.
the best of us.
He got me fired up. I ain't gonna lie. What you guys say?
Man,
Exactly.
Fuck the coach. Jared Goff, you did everything you could do. You got us to where we are. We just got to go get somebody who can make plays. And that's just it.
Oh, you talking about quarterback?
Crazy. You see that? Now
You putting this on the quarterback?
Before you
I
go,
don't know, man.
You putting this on Jared Goff?
Hold up. Kooley, you see it? It's leaking out his pores.
Jalen Hurts ain't much of shit.
The
And
Cowboys
the reason why
fan has come
Jalen
back.
Hurts is able to succeed is because at the very least, when he's within 5 yards, he can get himself 5 yards.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Told you.
What are you talking about?
Leaking through his pores.
All games we saw it.
What
When
is going
Daniels
on?
Daniels needed 5 yards.
Oh. I'm sorry, Dan Campbell.
So I get what's happening.
I had to do a little research. I'm sorry, Dan Campbell. Ben Johnson, offensive coordinator. He was the play caller. I'm sorry, Dan Campbell. Granted, every decision goes through you. I feel like that is some Dan Campbell shit, but I had to look that up real quick. And now he's gone. So maybe y'all will be better because now he's going to be the head coach in Chicago. But
Brand,
Ben
we still
Johnson,
gonna see
Everybody,
that.
I'm gonna tell you what I heard. I felt like, what I heard and how I feel about this shit. I feel that coaches that are in the playoffs shouldn't be able to talk to teams about jobs while in the playoffs.
I feel the same way.
Me personally, because it's no way you could tell me
I
this
feel
man
the
was
same
100% dedicated to this team, knowing he about to leave.
yeah, interviewed with Jacksonville, and
He worried about the moving truck
Yeah.
coming to the house. He worried about selling the house. He worried about what house he's about to go
I mean,
buy.
that shit
What
ain't
stuff,
gonna happen until
bro.
later, bro. Like,
Bro, he
I feel like
ain't thinking nothing about this game.
He thinking about that check. He thinking about
Brother,
that new
you talking about
opportunity.
it ain't happen till later. I guarantee you, this brother already in Chicago. He's
He
in
ain't
the
a brother.
Chicago markets right now.
He ain't a brother.
Ben Johnson. He
I
is.
thought that was the white man.
No, Ben Johnson's the OC. He's the brother.
This the dark
Ben Johnson is the white
skin
man.
with the gray.
No. Ben Johnson's the brother.
He's the white man.
That's the coach everybody
Johnson was the
wants.
white man though.
He
That's
is
the
a white
hot
man.
I thought our defensive coordinator was the black man.
Yeah.
I thought that too. It's not
You're right.
Ben Johnson,
You're right.
defensive coordinator, right?
You're right.
Yeah.
I'm bad at it.
He ain't going to O Block. He got to find a better place.
My bad. That's Aaron Glenn. Aaron Glenn is the defensive
Yeah.
coordinator. That's the brother. Okay, yeah, he's good. He's
already
straight.
in Chicago.
But yeah, okay, never
looking
mind.
at
That's been
houses, man.
That's a good defensive
yeah.
coordinator.
Let's move
Caleb,
on.
But
you're
hold
cooked.
on, let's not speed passes. Patrick, how you gonna put any blame on Jared Goff? He the one that got you here.
Mr. Perfect
Gibbs,
Game.
Just because
Jared Goff is
the
the
nigga
reason.
gets you here, don't mean that a nigga is the reason why you win every day. A nigga could be the reason. That same nigga could be the reason why you lost.
That's
Okay,
true.
Okay, what happened? Okay, we got a quarterback in Lamar Jackson that could get you 5 yards. What happened with that? How you gonna get the
Lamar's
blame
not the
the
reason why he
quarterback
lost.
automatically
Lamar's not
because
the
of the
reason
play
why he
calling?
lost.
Play calling. That's if they take the ball out of your
The reason
playmaking
why
hand. How's
Lamar
that on
lost.
No. Here's my question. Can I ask a better question? If you replacing Jared Goff, who you gonna replace him with?
Not a lot of QBs on the market this year.
I'm asking back. Who you replacing Jared Goff with? If you had an open checkbook, who you replacing for Jared Goff?
I don't even know who. Honestly, can y'all even draft any quarterback? Because y'all have not drafted a
I'm gonna
quarterback.
tell you right now. What you gonna replace? Would you replace Jared Goff with Justin Fields?
Deshaun
who?
Watson.
Next game, please.
Oh my
Next
Lord.
game.
Yeah, let's keep it
We're
moving.
Next game.
Okay.
Deshaun Watson is ass.
Last thing I'll say
Next
about
game.
it. Last thing I'll say about it, even though after I was incorrect on who did the play calling, I
The
still
nigga
do
just
think.
touches people. That's it. And that's terrible.
Okay, never mind.
But
Yeah, you're right. Next game. Never mind. You're right. Next game.
We
Let's
can't
Next
just
game.
all right.
Take away from his talent.
Yeah. Let's just go to the next game because it's my game now. Now we
That's
go
the
to the
same
first
thing
game
about
on Sunday.
Gunner. Y'all like Gunner. I tell y'all all the time the nigga's a rat.
Whoa.
Man, what that got to do with
I
it?
feel
That
like
he crashing
He's
out.
crashing out.
I feel like
He
those two
crashing out.
crimes. I feel like those two crimes are very different. I don't look at
Man,
those.
those things have nothing to do with each other.
You don't look at it. I look at some shit like this.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
You can do.
Hey, hold up.
Why are you doing
Hey,
either?
hold up, Pat. They went one. Hold up. Let me ask the question. They went 1-6. He completed 63% of his passes.
He was just getting back. He was just getting back.
Under 1,200 yards, 5 TDs, 3 interceptions.
Pull up Jared Goff stats when he was with the Rams. We're gonna act like Jared Goff was acting.
Hold on. What
Bro,
I
what
Jared Goff was acting bad.
talking about?
So let me get. Oh, you going? Oh, we going Jared Goff
going to
with
the Rams? You want to go back to 2018?
The Rams,
2019?
You want to do a throwback or reach back?
Okay.
Let me get it straight. We're going to compare Jared Goff's stats with the Rams to Deshaun Watson's stats this season.
He didn't play this season like that.
Yes, he did.
He played like 6 games.
He played 7 games and they went 1-6. You
got
heard
He
hurt.
what
played
I said.
7 games, and
Burrow
because he
played.
was
Joe
so
Burrow
bad, they
played
took him out,
7
so he
games, and he
didn't play the
played,
rest of the
and they
game.
went what 1-6,
Yeah,
and then at the end of it,
He
That's
got
what
true.
happened?
benched.
Low key. If Deshaun does play the full season, we don't know
We
how
don't know
that would
what
have.
would have happened,
Granted,
bro.
Deshaun ain't played
granted,
16 games since 2020.
Man, relax.
granted, we kind of felt like the Bengals could get it together more than we felt like Cleveland could. Because
Stop trying to
Cleveland,
bail this nigga out, Jamel.
I'm not
Yeah,
bailing him
just
out.
say
No,
he's
no, no, no,
Ain't
delusional,
no,
played
no,
bro.
a
He
no. I'm not
delusional.
bailing
since
him out.
2020.
Bro,
I'm
he's
not. How am I
delusional.
bailing him out? When I'm saying I'm actually giving grace to the Bengals. I felt like the Bengals actually had a shot when they were 1-6. I was like, they'll get it together. When Cleveland was 1-6, I said, no, they are trash. They're not getting that together. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. I'm
delusional,
not
man.
bailing him
Like,
out.
no
I'm
way
really
they was
saying,
ever
ain't
gonna
no
have
way.
a chance with that
I
man.
see where you're going, Pat, but it's the Cleveland Browns.
And I don't see
I
how
didn't
this
think
You
they
shit
want
was
got
you
gonna
want
moved
turn
no
in
that
this
hold
out.
on.
game.
You want to
We
make it
want to
feel
bring
better.
up Jared
Deshaun
Goff.
Watson in Detroit.
Jared Goff played 7 games with the Rams. They went 0-7. That's the only time he played 7 games 0-7, and that was his rookie season.
But Jared Goff went to the Super Bowl with the Rams. What are you talking about?
You don't ask me to pull up the Rams.
That was you saying that like you going to his rookie season. What about the season after the Super Bowl? Nigga was
What
it was
season
not the
after the
same.
Super Bowl? What was that? 20
That
what?
was 2018 season.
2018. So 2019 is what I when you look at it. What?
Well, 2018 season.
Okay,
The
so
bowl was in
2018
2019.
they went 13-3.
Mm-hmm.
He
I
threw
said the
for
season after. The season after.
so 2019. Okay, cool. So 2019 they went 9-7. He threw for 63%. He threw for 4,600 yards, 22 TDs, 16 interceptions.
I told you.
He does have
I
a lot of
told
picks.
you.
He
It's the same.
what was
The
the 4 pick
same.
game he had?
Deshaun was
Oh, Houston.
60% as well.
When they played against Houston earlier this season, Detroit, he had like 5 picks.
Every year he has gotten better, except for one year where he fell off his second season with Detroit, but he played 3 extra games on that one. But everything he has gotten better. Deshaun Watson.
Maybe a
He
change of place will help Deshaun.
Deshaun literally went from 61, 68, 67, 70, then dropped down to 58, 61, 63.
He was dealing with scrutiny, nigga, and injuries.
Oh,
He's
I don't
doing
know,
scrutiny,
man.
nigga. So he's mentally weak. Okay.
So
Do you
let's
have
go
any
can
other?
we go to the Philadelphia game, please?
Okay, I want
Thank
to
you.
ask Pat this one more question. Do you have
Why
any
you
other
keep
quarterbacks? No, any other quarterbacks besides Deshaun that you would take over Jared Goff right now? That's actually possible to get.
Is anything actually possible that we actually know of, nigga?
Well, yeah. Like I could see, even though I don't agree with
Man,
it,
don't
I
let
think
him
it'd be
escape
possible to
with
get
him and
that
saying he
trade.
soliloquy.
Deshaun, I feel like that's
Answer the
like
question.
an
that's
impossible one would
Just
be
say
like,
you ain't
oh,
got
get
no
him
answer.
Lamar Jackson. It's like, yeah,
But
I'm
there's
okay.
no other quarterback that's out there in the market that's decent that you would want to even
And
take.
that's
You the
the
one
point
who
that we're
brought up the
making,
statement.
Pat. Why
You
are you
brought the
saying
statement
get
up.
rid
So
of
now
Jared
out of
Goff?
nowhere,
Who
Shake
you
and
gonna
bake.
replace
ain't
him with?
nobody in the market.
Shake and bake.
Ain't no nothing better.
Who is that? Who is Shake and Bake?
You do the math.
Jamal Crawford? I don't
Baker
know.
Mayfield. Baker Mayfield.
Oh, all right, moving on. All
We
right,
go.
Turn the ball over just
you
like
talking
that.
about
What
Baker
you talking
Mayfield, bro?
about?
I don't know, man. We got to get something. God
About?
damn it. We need somebody to
What is he
extend the
talking
plays
I
Oh
in
told
the
you.
man,
I
create.
wish
This
I
man
tell
just
you.
brought up
I
another
kept trying
quarterback
to
that
tell
turned the
y'all.
ball over
We keep
just as
trying to
much
go
as
down
the
this rabbit
quarterback you
hole.
talking
It's
about.
leaking through his pores.
all
He
right, all right,
the
all right.
extent of being a Cowboys
Yeah,
fan
the
and wearing
delusion
some
does
fake
not.
skin on top is leaking through.
I don't
That's
think your
what's happening.
delusion works with this fan
Once
base,
a
Pat.
Cowboy fan,
I don't think.
always a
He
delusional
don't know how
Cowboy
to
fan.
stop. It's coming out the pores.
Y'all
It's
team suck. Stop talking to me.
your
Oh
team.
Yeah,
man,
Your
my
team
team
been
might
suck.
suck, but I'm not delusional about it.
Your team
Y'all
ain't
team.
And
never
I'm
been.
not
Your
running
team ain't
away
been
as
What?
good
soon as
since
we
you was
lose a
born.
game.
What?
that Frank 12-5.
Fucking fail.
12-5.
Oh,
What?
Jamel, I got you. Hey guys,
We're not gonna lose that game.
I ain't
We're
got
not gonna
no
lose this game.
football team this
We're
year,
not gonna
but
lose
I'll
this
let
game.
you know in a few weeks. Coming soon.
All
Nasty.
We're
right,
not
all
gonna
right,
lose
all
this
right.
game. We're not gonna lose that game. You lost.
All right, all right, all right. Let's go. All right, okay. So now let's get into it. Philadelphia Eagles versus the LA Rams. A lot of people said the Rams got a lot to play
The
for, and I
same
think they
team that
did.
beat us beat y'all, ain't it?
Mm-mm.
Huh?
Move
Huh?
on.
What?
Move
You
on.
talking
Huh?
about
Who?
me?
What? When?
Talking
Where?
about my team?
Nah, he know who I'm talking to.
You talking
Y'all
to
suck.
Pat.
The same team that sent y'all to Cancun
Y'all
sent
never had
us
a
to
chance to
Cancun. So
get
what
there.
that mean?
Oh, they
Y'all wasn't even
did.
about to get there.
Oh, they
Huh? Who?
did.
What? Y'all can't beat them just like we couldn't beat them.
Y'all
What?
wasn't gonna get there.
It's even worse because y'all folded in the playoffs.
It's not.
Number 1 seed,
It's
home
not
field
worse.
advantage.
Y'all
I'd
was the
rather
number
fold in the
one
playoffs.
seed.
I'd
What was
rather
y'all
fold in the
record? What
playoffs
was
than
y'all
fold in
record?
regular
Hello?
season. What the
Huh?
fuck we playing for?
What
Marbles?
was y'all record?
You talk about that's even worse. Y'all niggas couldn't even make it. You
Y'all
can't. You
lost
talking
to a
about a
team
run?
that
You
limped in the
talking about a
playoff,
team?
huh?
Like Chris said, you can't even get in.
Bro, that's I'm about to say
But
that's like
but
getting
number one
mad. That's
seed
like
though.
sitting outside the club and
In.
getting like,
You can't
oh
even
bro,
get in.
you just got kicked out the club. Like, nigga, I was
But
in I was in that bitch for 3 hours. It's okay.
yeah.
Nigga, you was in that bit for 10
What the
minutes.
fuck, nigga?
Get
You
no
can't get
play.
That's
in.
true though. They were
And you
You ain't
came
no,
got
yeah,
right
you're
back
right.
out.
Yeah, it wasn't 3 hours. It was about
y'all
10
hating
minutes.
that
Number
still
number
outside
one
in that
seed.
corner
Cause y'all
waiting on
had
the
the
Hey
bye
next.
yo,
week.
come
Yeah.
on, bro.
Yeah,
Still
y'all had the
outside
bye
in that
week.
corner waiting on the
Y'all had
next
a
nigga.
bye
No, no, no.
week.
And
No,
no.
they
Bro,
Y'all
they
was
they
at
had
the
bye, no.
bro,
crib.
let me
They
tell you.
on they had bye week. They on the
Let me tell
sideline of all the basketball games.
let me tell you how the
Fucking
city
yeah,
was
right,
acting, bro. Let me
right.
tell
You know
you
how you do it? Yeah, they over here fucking dancing the whole
Oh,
fucking
no.
time.
the
Hold
Blade.
Yeah,
on, Najee.
yeah.
Bro, let me tell you how they was doing, bro. I literally saw so many
The dance, right?
like airplanes with the little advertisements on them. I never see them downtown Detroit. They just flying them around. It's like it's because it's so packed. They was talking about it was $6,000 in like parking fines this weekend. It was like people charging crazy amounts for parking. Like it was so lit. Like everybody was just so focused on this home game on Saturday. Everybody was so focused on. I'm
Mm-mm-mm.
just like, yo, I was just like, guys, hold on.
You ain't
Like
never been there
I was like,
before.
yeah. I was like,
They ain't used
They
to
can't go
winning.
support their fucking team.
no. It wasn't.
Most
It
of them
felt more
heavy.
like it was a holiday
The
more than it
Redskins
was,
shit looked like it was rocking.
huh?
The Redskins shit looked like it be
Pat,
Oh,
rocking.
They
and
never.
Pat, that
they'll
mean
get
look, they ain't
humbled.
got no
They'll get
business
humbled on
being there,
Sunday.
Pat.
They ain't never been there either.
Exactly. They'll get humbled on Sunday. Don't
They
worry.
Shit.
losers just like y'all was
Don't
Man,
losers.
shut the fuck.
worry.
Hey,
Y'all
y'all
lost to
niggas,
some more
y'all
losers.
niggas about to make me crash out. All right, I'm about to
I
fucking
ain't about to make you do nothing. That's on you.
send my shit to the Detroit line. Or yeah, I'm about to send them through Instagram, and we just gonna go ahead and have our conversation that way. All right.
No, you gonna be a hoe, huh? You gonna be a hoe. You gonna go send a nigga a voice message in their DMs, thinking they gonna reply back to you,
Thinking
cause
they
you
gonna do
mad,
that shit.
Look at him.
cause,
Look at him. That man said,
'cause you big man, huh?
uh,
Look at him. He got his little pooh shicey mask on, think he's gonna scare somebody. Hell no.
oh
Let's talk
Lord.
about the
All right, all
Philadelphia
right, all right,
Eagles.
all right. Yeah, let's
Let's
get into
go.
Philly. All right. Man, what a game. Had me on the edge of my seat. Blood pressure raised. I'm like, bro, ain't no way we about to let these boys come back because they was doing their thing. You know, I heard Miss Verse, like the rookie out of Florida State, was talking this shit, saying he don't like Philly fans, all that. I'm like, all right, they
Who
showed it.
do?
Shit, I get it.
Yeah, fuck them niggas.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Fuck your
I'm a
fans.
Philly
Fuck your
fan, but
building.
if I went to a game, I'd probably be pissed out of my own fan base. I'd be like, God,
Yeah,
goddamn. I'm like,
y'all, the
shit, calm
fan
down.
base make it hard to root for the Eagles. Like we don't want to see y'all
Um,
winning.
eh,
We
eh,
don't want to see y'all winning.
eh. Well, we have one,
I was
so
rooting for Matthew
Fuck
Stafford. I
y'all
was
niggas.
playing on y'all downfall.
anywho,
I was rooting for
Both of
Matthew
them.
You
hell
Stafford.
go
of a
to a
game.
Philadelphia Eagles game, you're gonna lose your job. Cause y'all
That's
get up in
hilarious.
there, y'all talk crazy to people, y'all get caught on camera, and then
Yeah,
boom, your
and
job's gone.
what Verse said they put it on the billboard. I'm like, oh, he ain't want that. And he played good, but we got to him because all that turned into him getting humbled. He helped Saquon up at towards the end of the game. He like, oh, let me help him up. It's like, no, what's all that? Like
Nah,
we
nigga,
kind
we
of
play.
we kind of
In
got him
between,
humbled back to
in between them
sportsmanship.
lines, it's still the same. He talking about your fans. He ain't talking about the players.
Yeah,
Okay, that's true. That's true. That's true too. No, but no, even him and Jalen Carter was getting into it a little bit because Jalen Carter was
That's
like,
cool. They can
he's
do
like,
that.
put that money on it, put that money, put that rookie defensive rookie on the year on it. He was just like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. Nah. I was like, okay.
They can
But
do
anywho,
that. That's a little bit
for
of
sure.
market.
So they was balling.
let me get this straight. Y'all mad because he ain't gonna put his little check up? That brother got a little bit of
No.
check.
Ain't nobody mad. Ain't nobody mad. I'm just saying, like, we kind of We
They
got
try
him
to
right.
bully on the young dude. Man,
No,
get out of here.
no. He tried to come in like that. He talking about he
I'm
don't like Philly
tired of
fans.
Philly. I'm
Bro,
tired
you
of
ain't
y'all
never even
flexing.
you
Y'all
to
been
the
flexing
game.
all year. Y'all like
Niggas, I ain't even in the game, and I can tell you I don't like y'all niggas. What
y'all
y'all
be
gonna do about it?
flexing. Y'all love
Bro,
to
I'm gonna
flex
tell you
on
the truth.
we
somebody,
can
I
flex
wish,
it. We can flex
I
a
wish
ring that
both
we
y'all
got.
niggas can lose on Sunday.
All right, let me get into the game.
man. Y'all
Damn,
act like
y'all
y'all
going.
won a championship
How
already,
you
man. The
gonna
way
say
y'all
let me
be
get into the
acting,
game?
man.
You the one who
You
opened
know
this
we have,
Pandora
right?
box.
You know we have, right?
I'm talking about this team though. This team.
But
This team.
one
Jalen
a
Hurts
ring is a
era.
ring.
The Jalen Hurts
Okay,
era.
okay. But we've been to one, so hey,
See, now
we
when y'all
getting
want
there.
to talk about rings, don't let me get my team in
Oh
it.
yeah, for sure. But you ain't said nothing. I'm talking to a team
You
who,
right. You right.
but I don't want to go on what his team did in the Super
Oh,
Bowl.
don't worry.
Y'all
I
we
don't. All right then. So let's get back to the game.
It's a soft spot.
y'all lose to Tom Brady too. Get out of here.
No, we didn't. We actually beat him. We actually beat him the very next year. We beat him the same exact year in the Super Bowl. But all right, I'll let
They
you
had
cook.
a better team than when they played us.
It was the same team.
It was the same team.
It was the same exact
Same
team,
exact team.
same formula. But okay, I'm gonna let you cook.
Nothing
All right.
changed.
If that
Literally.
nigga be delusional, I could be delusional too. Let me stop.
He
Nah,
crashing out
go
too.
ahead. My bad.
All
Go
right.
ahead, my
Back to the
bad.
game. Jalen Hurts popped off with the 44-yard touchdown. I was just like, oh shit, because Jalen be sliding too early sometimes. I'd be like, all right, I respect it because he be getting hurt. He even got hurt in this game. So I'm just like,
Crash.
all right, nigga, go ahead, do your thing, pop off, shit, do your thing. Saquon broke off. I'm like, okay, yeah, we lit, we about to run it up. Then that's when that snow started hitting. I'm just like, all right, now we can't throw the ball too crazy. I know we was just starting to get the passing game moving a little bit, so then we had to go back to the run. And ain't no problem with that. But like Pat was saying on the last episode, and Frank, y'all, LA got a
And Frank.
defense. And Frank, oh my lord, the LA got a defense, and they did. You know what I'm saying? They started popping off. They got the ball out of Jalen Hurts' hands. Luckily, we were able to recover it. So we went into the half with a tie game, 13-13. Came back out second half, balling. I'm like, okay, a little slow though, but I felt like we were still there. You know what I'm saying? Saquon, amazing run, just crazy, historic run. I don't know what is y'all laughing at. What, bro?
A lot just happened, bro. A lot just fucking happened.
What?
And Frank.
And Frank.
Come on, bro. All right.
Look at this nigga. Look at him. Oh shit.
Damn.
Go ahead,
We
my
started
bad.
balling off, and then Quinyon Mitchell, who I think is one of the best rookie cornerbacks I've ever seen adjusting to the NFL. He has played like
I think I said that a couple episodes ago,
Yeah,
huh?
we talked about him
And
for sure.
Frank. Yeah.
No.
Oh,
And then
dude.
oh man. So then we ain't never getting signed by a media company, I'll tell you that.
Hey, we ain't even say nothing bad. Like, literally, we ain't say
Hey,
nothing bad.
everybody
And Frank,
said nothing off of it. It's funny as hell. And then he come back talking about the Anne Frank.
No, it's funny because you hit and it's
All
timing.
right,
Hey,
all right, all right, all right, all right.
And what the hell happened?
All right, all right, all right.
You was
Oh
talking
yeah.
about
Y'all
So
niggas
Quinyon
suck.
Mitchell.
Mitchell.
Quinyon
My
Mitchell
bad, my
had to
bad.
lead the game.
You're
I
right.
think he should be back this week, but he had a shoulder injury. It was that hit that he had on Stafford. When Stafford decided to run out the pocket that one time, Quinyon put it to him. Pause. But then he was out the game for the rest of the
We miss
game.
you, man.
so who really did get put on?
Yeah, put him out the game.
He
Yeah.
stopped the third down. He made the play. He ain't let him get the first down. I
But Matthew
say
Stafford
Quinyon.
laid him out.
Matthew Stafford had to pop out too for a minute.
Lay that staff on him, Pauls.
He had that rib. He had that rib injury. I'm pretty sure they'll
Old
work on
man
that over the
strength.
offseason. But me personally, the quarterback is more likely to want to stay because he's like, nigga, if I leave, we probably lose the game.
We've seen Matt
What?
Stafford sort of.
Quinyon's like, all right, if I go out the game,
What?
somebody else can step up. He's a DB. Hey,
Every
Can I,
Man,
player.
can,
Darius
I'm
Slay
just
almost
making
can I
shit
messed the
up.
say a
game
hot
up,
take?
man.
Not a
What?
hot take, but I'm going to express something. I feel like, I think that Jalen Hurts reminds me of Jason Tatum. He just
Hey, as long as he
reminds
get that damn ring, I don't give a damn.
he just reminds me of Jason Tatum. Like,
Just
I'll
the
take it.
light
I don't
skin.
care.
I'll take
I
it.
don't care what
You
what
play
he
light
do.
skin?
I don't know what he. I don't care if he like fucking goes perfect in the game. in my first word that comes to my mind when you say Jalen Hurts, I go soft. That's the first thing I say. I just
Man,
go.
bench
I'm not gonna
presses
lie.
more
I'm
than
not gonna
Nah, he
lie.
ain't
Yeah,
soft. I
I'm
ain't gonna
about to
do
say.
that.
I ain't gonna lie.
bro. He is the
I ain't gonna lie.
strongest quarterback we
I
have
ain't gonna
ever
say
seen.
that. He ain't soft.
This man can
Saying
bench press a car.
Me,
I I do
like I
see what
said,
you're saying. I see
me
what you're
personally.
saying.
I'm not.
I
I guess I don't want to say. You know what? I'll
but
fix it
I
wrong.
also
I
think
just don't
saying
feel. I don't feel like I guess I guess when we was younger, watching like Ben Roethlisberger or watching the older guys, like I used to be like, damn, that guy's fucking cool. Damn, he's got a cool quarterback. Jalen Hurts, I'm just like, all right, cool. He's Jalen Hurts.
I feel like saying this, and I feel like I see what you're saying, but I also feel like, excuse me, I feel like it's like niggas hating because they take care of themselves.
Yeah, Najee, you being
And
anti-black.
like I ain't
And
saying I'm not seeing what you're saying because
Brother can't take care of himself.
I just think
I'm
they
Oh,
not
take
you
care of
saying
saying you
I'm
themselves.
just
you
playing. I'm
don't
no.
just
see
playing.
what he's saying?
It's not that he can't take care of himself, and it's not that he plays safe. It's just like I don't know. To me, I just don't. I'm like, oh, like if I was a kid, I wouldn't get motivated by Jalen Hurts to like play football. To me, like that's just my thought.
No,
He's too
Jalen Hurts. I
nonchalant.
feel like he would make a kid,
like
you know,
to me, I'm like, oh, it's just
be a
Jalen Hurts.
quarterback one
Like
day,
if
100%.
I
He ain't
didn't know
much
he
of
played
shit, but
football, if I didn't know he played football or anything, if I seen him walking down the street, I just like, okay, nigga. Like I just walk right past the nigga.
What about
I I think you would
I'm
do that
not gonna lie.
what
with
I
a
do
about
get
lot.
the
most of them? What
vibes.
I
about
would
Tom
hope.
Brady?
Hold on,
I
I
would
get
I
the.
hope
can
that you
spot
would do
them.
that
I can spot
with
majority of them.
everybody.
Now, correct
No,
me,
no, no, not
correct me if
spot
I'm
them
wrong. I
because
kind
you
of get
didn't
the
say that's
vibe
not what you're
that the
doing.
only people that
What you
hype
do?
up Jalen Hurts is the Eagles fans
Barely.
That's
They tear that nigga down a lot.
And the women. I'm not gonna say the women. Hey,
and the women because they
women
think
that
love
he's
man
cute.
got D Wade wife
women love
geeking.
him. I'm not even hating.
I
He do got the
mean,
women, but they
the
don't care
way
about no
Wade is in
football.
the lavender, he's in the lavender marriage, so it is what it is.
Yeah, he had
But
Gabrielle geeking. But anyway,
nah, bro. I don't feel like. I feel like,
Side
bro.
note, I ran into this nigga Chico Bean at the airport.
oh, that's what's up.
It
Did
was
you
dope.
recognize him?
Huh?
Did you recognize him?
Yeah, instantly. I dapped him up. I was like, yo, what up, Chico? He just like, what up, dog? Boom, and kept walking.
That's what's up.
Word.
Shout
You
out
should
to
have talked
Chico,
to him.
man.
You should have talked to him, and by the end of the conversation, y'all probably would have had the Spider-Man meme.
Damn.
Long lost
They
twin.
don't look that. I don't see it.
That one didn't
They
hit.
don't look alike. Their
Nah,
personality.
sorry,
That's
didn't
why
hit.
It's
it's
because
called.
they wear glasses.
Eh,
It's because they wear glasses.
Glasses and beard.
I don't think he was. I don't think he wanted to stop.
No,
Okay,
their personalities are very similar. That's why I
Okay,
said talk
okay, I can see that.
because off first contact, if they would have first looked at each other, it would have been Spider-Man meme. Hence, talk to each other. You just got to listen. Open your ears.
Oh Lord.
nah,
All right.
that wasn't
Anywho,
it.
back
Nah,
to
we
the
not trying to
game. Back to
understand
the
what
That
you're
wasn't
game.
it.
saying.
Put the ski mask back up.
Quinyon Mitchell
Talk.
left the game.
It's
Isaiah,
2025, man. We not here for no understanding. We here to judge you, man. What's up with him? What's up with
we
him?
listen, and we don't listen, and we judge.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Put
That's
it
the
up. Yep.
company policy right
Yep.
there.
Good shit. Yep.
but no, Quinyon Mitchell left the
Fuck you
game.
niggas.
Isaiah Rogers had to come in, and they immediately. Matt Stafford said, I'm about to target you," and that's all he did. They literally every time Isaiah, if he had to guard Cooper, Stafford threw to Cooper. If he had to guard Nakua,
Where he at?
throw it to Cooper. He literally was targeting, and that happened actually in the game when we played the Rams the first time. When I think Darius
No,
Slay had
back
to
in
go
the
off.
day. Back in the
Isaiah
day
Rogers came in. That's all he did.
when
That's an
back
old
in the
school
day
QB
when
thing to
Tom
do.
Brady used to play the
hmm
Ravens, gotta find Ed Reed. He used to say that in every huddle. Got to find 32. That's where you know where you're not gonna throw the ball at. But hey, yo, it's the reverse air reading situation in this one. Matt
Isaiah
Stafford.
Rogers came in, but he ended up making a play with that fumble recovery. That shout out to Jalen Collar, punched that ball out.
I
Isaiah
don't.
Rogers picked it up, got up out of there.
I
That
might be
changed the momentum for us.
too dickheadish, but when a motherfucker get a fumble recovery, I just like good shit. But like I'm giving more props to the guy who forced the
Oh
fumble.
yeah, for
In
sure.
my
We got
head,
to
Kind of
give it to
like
Jalen Collar.
poster,
You
like
in my
heard
head,
me.
I'm like
Hey,
the
when
dude
he
I
missed
just
the
fell
fucking
on it.
shit. Oh yeah.
when I get to finish my
Pause.
monologue, you'll see who gets a lot of credit at the end of all this.
Well, shit, this ain't a monologue. This is a play-by-play of the fucking game.
Shit, nigga, I was trying to just
Man,
do a
when
little
you gonna
monologue.
start bigging up that boy Jalen Carter? He saved y'all.
Nigga, I just
Man,
said
get to the point, man.
I can't. Niggas keep trying to cut me off.
Go
God damn.
ahead. Go ahead.
All right. So, all right. By the end of the game, it was like, all right, we gonna see. I felt like LA was about to win because I felt like that play call to kind of do a boot on the second and long was not good and giving them the ball back. I was like, them boys started to march the field too. I was like, oh, we gonna
It's
see.
getting spooky.
Defense stepped up though on that third down. Jalen Carter got the sack. Shout out to him. Already
Hold
forcing
on,
the
before
fumble.
that, rewind just a little bit. What was your thoughts on that long deep pass to Puka? Right before the sack, though. This was right before the sack, so it's going right into your story.
And I say I couldn't even finish. I'm gonna still answer your question because at the end of the day, I'm gonna just answer the question and be done at this point. But my thoughts on
No, you
that,
won't.
Darius. No, I'm pretty much at this point. I'm gonna just be done. I'm gonna just answer the question. I was at the end of the game anyway because that was the end of the game. That play, that sack. After that sack, Stafford
GG.
threw it out of bounds. That was it. Going back to Cooley's question, it was. Darius Slay is also pretty much older. He had a very great play at the very beginning of the game where he almost had a pick. Then he had some other pass breakups in the first half. But that second half, he kind of let up a little bit. And, Darius Slay, he's playing against his old teammate in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? He's ready for that. And I watched the press game, and Darius was saying, he knew better to throw towards me. Like, come on, man. He know me. He know me. So I was surprised that he went Darius Slay's way on that fourth down as well. But I guess he did that off of going. He went to Nakua again, being covered by Slay, because that's what got him there. That big play was Darius Slay on Nakua. He said, "Oh, he on him again? Let me try it again." Because, like we just said, Matthew Stafford likes to see the matchups, and if he sees a guy who's struggling this drive or has been struggling all game, he's going to target you. So he went towards Slay on that, and the ball was. I say it was overthrown. Some people were saying it was catchable. To me, it just looked overthrown because of that win. And I think that inevitably also got to the Rams because they weren't able to move the ball like that until the last two drives. Other than that, they could barely move the ball through the air. So it's like they got lucky for a drive and a half. But at the end of the day, bro, it's still snowing and windy and all that out here. Is that you can't sustain it. And that's why a lot of people getting on Jalen. But it's like if Jalen was trying to throw that ball that game, he would have had picks. The man has not thrown a pick. He's only thrown one pick since September. So he's taking care of the ball, at least interception wise. He did have that fumble, but it was recovered by us. And then even throughout the rest of the season, barely any fumbles since September. So I was just like, no, that's not been his game for the past 2 months, is not doing high risky throws right now. So why do that? We had that one that AJ dropped, which I thought, hey, if he would have had that would have been a good set us up for a
Low
touchdown.
risk, low reward. That's why you're getting looked at like that.
But we had, and that's okay. To me personally, this is what I'll say. Like I said on the last episode, he gets us the win, and that's all I need you to do. I don't need you to have 300 yards and 3 touchdowns in the air. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd rather take 150 with no picks, and then maybe you run for some and a dub. Because if you throw for 350 yards and 3 touchdowns, Saquon don't have 2,000 yards this season.
I can agree.
And now we having a conversation that we kind of had last year when everybody was like, y'all didn't use Swift enough. We having the same conversation of y'all have the greatest running back of this generation, and y'all not using enough. Y'all trying to pass the ball too much, and for him to throw a pick at some point, because he will. I love Jalen Hurts, but if he has to throw for 300 yards, he's gonna throw a pick now at that point. So at this point,
agree for my team.
Running back of this generation.
If I'm a fan, yeah, that was a stretch. But if I'm a fan,
what's the stretch? Greatest running back of this generation? Yeah, a little bit.
If I'm a fan, I want the big plays. I want the shit like that, blah, blah, blah. If I'm just a quarterback, but if I'm a fan of the team, then I think I would.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm Philly fans, we don't feel that way. You have some people that hate him as a quarterback.
Hold on. Whoa. You can't speak for everybody when you say this. Because there's some people out there that I'm just speaking. You
didn't let me finish my sentence. I was saying we have some people that don't want him as a quarterback at all. They sitting there talking about the backup should be in now. I'm like, all right, niggas, relax.
I mean, yeah.
I'm like, he's not going to throw that much either. He's not going to throw that much either. He's going to be handing that ball off and checking it down, and he's not going to run. At least Jalen can hand the ball off, check it down, and run some. And then take a shot or two, because Jalen will take that shot. That's why he holds the ball. That's why he does. Because my only critique on him in this previous game was that safety and them sacks that he took. And that's because sometimes when he does hold the ball long, he's looking for that shot.
He's trying to make that splash.
He's trying to make that play. So to me to say, oh, he's not a quarterback that wants to take shots. If he's getting sacked so much, why was he getting sacked? Because he's hoping for the big play. So he does try to go for the big play. Granted, it doesn't always work out. But hey, I think that for me and my team, he's a great quarterback for what we have. Because I feel like that's enough talent around you to where you can lean on other people to where you don't have to you don't have to play Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen type of football. Because if you do, you're wasting all this talent over here trying to do the most. And now you're losing games. When, yeah, you got A.J. Brown a little pissed off, but Devontae ain't complaining. Saquon ain't complaining. Nobody else is complaining on the offense because we're winning. And even the A.J. Brown complaints are really over-exaggerated. He's just...
But to be honest with you, I get what you're saying, but Jalen Hurts ain't that, like, hold on. Let me fix it. I'm not trying to downplay Jalen, but I'm going to say this. On that team, number one option is Saquon. Then you got weapons of AJ and Devontae.
And Dallas Goedert.
So really, Jalen ain't got to do much work that hard. He doesn't have to work that hard to really win y'all games. He just has to be the right. He just has to literally get the ball to the right person at that time.
Not turn the ball over.
And
he does that. So what else does people want from him?
That once again, which is great. But you can't compare his game, like, not compare, but like when you think about like Josh Allen, he has to do what he has to do for them to win. Like, he has to do that. Lamar Jackson has to do what he has to do to win them games. Even though they have Derrick Henry, he still has to do, like, that team is basically 50% Lamar, 50% Derrick Henry. More so sometimes 75% Lamar, 25% Derrick.
Yeah.
Philly, we're talking about sharing a pie between Saquon, Devontae, AJ, and what's the tight end?
Dallas
Goedert.
Dallas. And then literally, what? Jalen get what? 5% of the pie? Maybe?
Exactly. And
so, like,
and he's an Alabama quarterback.
What more do you want from Jalen? Like, to them,
but Jalen is better than Lamar.
Because he wins. He's going off the conversation from last week. Because he wins.
He's on a better team.
He's on a better team.
Yeah, he is on a better team.
So that's the team success.
Thank you.
But
a quarterback is only as good as his team.
I will on Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts conversation. I'm putting Lamar over Jalen Hurts. That's me. So I'm putting Lamar over Jalen.
If Lamar was in the Eagles, do we not see the same success?
No.
Probably not.
I think Lamar does too much.
Probably not.
I think Lamar does too much because that's his play style. And now he's had wasted talent. Now the conversation is Lamar.
Wasted talent.
No. Hold on. Not Lamar. No. Not Lamar's not wasted talent. I'm saying if he's on that team, he still plays this Superman football where he does the most, and that ends up you guys losing the game. And now it's like, bro, you're doing all this, you wasting the weapons that you have.
So, no, because the way I see this,
when you have somebody to play with, and you have something that I can tone my shit back. Ballers know how to do that shit.
But that's the thing.
Then why haven't top tier wide receivers tried to go over there?
Real quick, because you said ballers can do that. Think about this. This is just how I see it. Could you trade Russell Westbrook when he was at OKC? Could you switch Russell Westbrook with Steph Curry on that Warriors team with KD and they still win a championship?
Wait. Steph Curry. Wait, do that again?
If Steph Curry and Russell Westbrook switch teams.
Jalen Hurts not Steph Curry, bro.
Well, this whole conversation kind of dumb.
He's not Steph Curry, but
I see what
he's
you're saying.
The right person on that team. For that team.
Oh, I see what you're saying. As Steph Curry is the right person.
Like Kyrie could have been on that team and they would have won. James Harden would have been on that team and they would have won.
So we saying swap out Jalen Hurts for Lamar Jackson. Do the Eagles still have the same success?
So you saying Josh Allen over there, they might win.
Josh Allen to Philly?
Yep.
Yes, I think I think they don't.
It don't make
I don't.
sense because
That one is that's
the
questionable.
offense is kind of centered around Jalen Hurts and Lamar Jackson. Like they kind of like,
That's
you
what
know
I'm
what I'm saying?
saying.
They adjust the offense to them
I
boys.
I just don't feel like Lamar has ever
I
had
don't see Philadelphia offense centered around Jalen Hurts.
down
It's
to the
not.
line. I
I
just
feel
feel like the
like
offensive line, like even this offensive
the
line is
offense
set up around
complements his play style. If that makes
What
sense.
Jalen
what
Hurts a lot
and what
better.
would you? So if you had to, if someone asked you what's Jalen Hurts play style, what is it?
Okay,
It's an
I'll tell you. I'll
RPO
tell you.
Hold on,
system.
hold. As not someone
It's a run
a
pass
non Eagles
option.
fan, what is
Okay.
Jalen Hurts play style?
He's a RPO quarterback. He's a run first pass option quarterback, which basically is Lamar. Yeah,
I think
but
he's a
Lamar
check down,
more in the pocket
run,
thrower.
run, and then
Those
deep
RPO
threat.
routes usually are check down routes.
So
So yeah, he's an RPO
yeah,
quarterback, and then you throw in the deep shot every now. After once those safeties start to crash in, that's when he
Yeah,
throws the deep shots. Because let's not act like we don't throw in deep shots every now and then.
Okay. So here's my
rarely
question. So what's
to a game.
Lamar's play style?
Get the fuck out of there.
So what
And how does
look
that
for
fit
a
in a Philly
receiver.
offense?
what's
If you
Josh
don't
Allen's
got
play
nothing and
style?
the play break down, he take off.
What's Josh Allen's play style? The same shit as Lamar Jackson, but he's white.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But he can do
AKA,
the
that's
same
why
thing. But
they
he can
want
do the
both of them
QB
on
sneak.
I just
We,
said he was a pocket passer too. I said Lamar Jackson is that.
But Lamar can pass, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Like he
Yeah,
could pass. That's what I'm
every
saying.
quarterback in the
he
league
can,
can
but
pass.
that's not
But
his.
But
what I'm
Better than
That's
saying
Jalen
not
is
his
Hurts.
the
first
huh?
Eagles
primary
run
thought.
more,
Pass better than Jalen
but
Hurts.
it's more
His
centered
first
around them
primary
running the
thought
ball
is
because
not
that's like a strength of Jalen Hurts, of him using his legs.
Jalen Hurts just. I feel like Jalen
He
Hurts.
Jalen
got a
Hurts has
lot
a
more
better
in his
deep
legs than
ball.
Lamar.
Jalen Hurts has a better deep ball.
I don't know about
you
I
that.
gotta
feel like
pause that.
Lamar has
That
him
was
on mid
very
range.
that you
I feel
gotta
like
pause that.
Lamar has him on mid range
That
throws.
was crazy. That felt that I don't even know if that was an Ayo. It just felt dirty when you said it
Nah, it
twice.
was.
Yeah, come
It
on,
was.
man.
It was. I
Okay.
was. I'm the
Okay,
police, so I don't
yeah.
want
It just felt
The
dirty. That's
pause,
all I'm saying.
Prince. The Prince of
Lamar
Pause.
Jackson throw dots.
For sure. For sure. Jalen throws dots too.
Lamar better than
I
Jalen.
don't know about that.
Okay. That's your heavy opinion, man. That's your heavy
One
opinion, man.
guy chips and
I
one
just
running.
forever since we've known Lamar Jackson going back to college, even when he was at Louisville, didn't have and I am a huge Lamar Jackson fan. I don't want anybody to get this misconstrued. To me, I just think his play style is not winning football. And I'll say the same for Josh Allen.
And
Not winning
you know
football.
what?
Patrick
Fuck
For a
it.
Mahomes.
quarterback.
Can we?
When
How
Patrick
about we
Mahomes'
change? How about we
style of
change it?
football
How
wasn't
about we change it? Don't let's not
deemed
even add
winning
Lamar Jackson
until
in
he
there.
started winning.
That style of play, don't win championships.
Patrick Mahomes' style wasn't deemed winning until he started winning.
But Patrick Mahomes ain't fucking running like Lamar Jackson
no,
is.
he's not.
What?
When he does not have
When
design runs.
Pat Mahomes first started and got that
First,
shit,
yeah, I'll
When
give
he
Pat the
first
first.
started,
I'll give Pat the first year.
now things has changed.
And now look at what he's done.
What are
Now he
we?
has
8 years later?
now he got
8
no,
years
not
later?
8. No.
no.
But I think when
6.
did he?
No, 7. Yeah, my bad. He hopped in the league 2018. That was his first season. 2018.
So
So yeah, 8. Damn, we getting
what are we
old.
talking about?
Shit. Motherfucker getting old. Shit.
I ain't gonna lie. Lamar is gonna
No,
have to
we acting
evolve
like
his
I
play
hate the
style if
fact
he
that we
want to
just
win.
out of nowhere
He
we
do
just
gotta
made
evolve.
Patrick Mahomes the same style as Lamar Jackson out of nowhere.
Lamar had,
I
I
don't see it.
had a similar style of play at the beginning with running, but he also was able to throw and make better decisions, I think, a little bit earlier in terms of like quicker.
Okay.
But overall, backyard
Okay. Well, what we'll say is
they're both playing backyard football.
okay, what we'll say is, and that's true. You can win with a certain version of backyard football. I feel like Mahomes' backyard football is a little bit
He's just better at it. He's just a little more evolved. I think he's a
Less
more involved, and
reckless.
he runs less reckless, better decision making, and like I
He
said,
runs to open up
Mahomes does not have
receivers
design runs
though.
no more. We have not seen him.
more
I
no.
can't remember a lot.
That's the
No, we
difference
just
though. Pat
Mahomes
Mahomes run to
backyard
open up
we
football
just
is
receivers
said
definitely
Lamar has
grass
an
when the
cut,
play
RPO.
break
and
down.
Lamar Jackson
Stop.
I said
backyard football
Mahomes
don't got
doesn't
no
have
grass
any.
cut.
No, not anymore.
Yeah, and I think that's what got Mahomes because like you said, when he first came in, him and Lamar had very similar play styles. Mahomes won his. He did. So he did prove you can win it. but he won the rest of them off of changing that style. So to me, it's like
because it doesn't
Lamar,
matter.
it's not sustainable.
It's
So
not
he got
sustainable.
lucky
You
with
have
one,
to.
but it was not sustainable.
It's a point of your career. You have
He
to.
started getting hurt.
He started getting hurt, and also that changes your O line too. That changes
See,
your O line when you run around a lot more.
Lamar got hurt and said, "Fuck it, there ain't nothing changing. Y'all can't stop."
He has gotten better as a passer, but in terms of just entire play style,
it's still the same.
Very similar. Same with Josh Allen too. Josh Allen, he's gotten better at not throwing as many picks from last year.
Yeah,
but still the same play style. So they both improved in little things to tweak their game numbers wise, because Lamar improved his completion percentage and Josh Allen decreased his turnovers. But in terms of
be honest, fellas,
what's up?
I just hope, and I hope you guys hope, that both teams on Sunday lose, the Commanders and the Eagles.
No,
and we can just go ahead and just turn up in New Orleans, because there's no point in even having this Super Bowl. It's an AFC Super Bowl. It's already set.
Oh, you talking like
a lot of people say they want Jaden Daniels in there because he went to LSU. You know what I'm saying? He'd be back down there. Just like, okay, that's a nice storyline, but I'm sorry.
My
Eagles got to cut it off. Because don't get me wrong, going into that prediction for that game, Philly, I said it last week. We lost to the Commanders when Jalen Hurts went out the game and Kenny Pickett came in. We stayed when we played it all the way to the wire. Kenny Pickett did all he could. But at the end of the day, it was still Kenny Pickett. So and then even in the first time when we played the Commanders, we took that game over by the third quarter. It's going to be a tough game, but I think I think it'll be very similar to that first game. Defensive, actually no, not similar in terms of score, but similar in terms of swings and momentum, because it was a low scoring game the first time. It was a high scoring game the second time. I think the momentum swing of the first game and the score total of the second game is going to combine, and it'll be a pretty mid to high scoring game, but I think we'll take over momentum at some point in the third to early mid fourth quarter. Saquon's going to break off for a 65-yarder as he always do. And then we kind of just put it away with that. Defense steps up. Jalen Carter picks up Jaden Daniels again, like he did against when they played in LSU versus Georgia. He going to do what he do. But hey, we'll see. I'm also an Eagles fan, so I'm biased. But then, of course, the Chiefs going to beat the Bills. We all know that. So that's my prediction. Rematch of Chiefs and the Eagles in the Super Bowl.
Man, we ain't even going to talk about the Bills and the Ravens, huh?
Let's get into it.
You gave the people, you spoiled it. You told them
my prediction.
Oh, now we got to talk about it.
Bro, we all know that, bro. This episode is coming like a week late.
I know. I'm
like, bro.
Better put his retirement papers in today.
Who?
Don't ask me who, like you don't know who.
Josh Allen?
Mark Andrews.
Oh.
He better put his fuking retirement papers in today.
Yeah, I think they got a hit out on them, boy.
That man, that drop was not. Granted. 113 left
in the game, didn't he?
Yeah, he fumbled in the game. That's what allowed them. That's what allowed the Bills to go up 3 and to go up 8 instead of 5. Because at the time, Baltimore.
It made it a 2-possession game.
Look at his parlay. See what apps he got downloaded.
His parlay. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, he should have cut.
Know what's so crazy?
He should have cut. He's strong enough. He could have ran through them guys. I don't know why he cut.
Nah, what's so crazy about the fumble? He caught the ball and he could have easily just fell forward and got more yards. He caught the ball, then he went backward, tried to run around the dude, and got the ball stripped out. I said, bro, what is you doing? All you had to do was fall forward.
Yep.
Tough.
Yeah, man. Because right after that, the Bills scored. I mean, they kicked the field goal. Now they're up 8 instead of 5. And then they did what they could. And that drop, man, that throwing that ball in that weather, sometimes you can't always hold on to it.
Nah, I don't want to give all that.
Well, he caught the ball. Then he tried to catch it again and dropped it.
Yeah, and fell.
He tried to catch it twice.
He literally caught it.
But like I said, that if they get that, let's
the ball out his hand.
Devil's advocate. 113.
Why you don't throw it to Bateman? Bateman been cooking this whole time.
But come on, no.
Can't say this, Mel.
On that play, Mark Andrews is wide open on that play. That is who you go to. You're not supposed to go to anybody else.
On the backside.
No. The option for that route is you're supposed to either throw it to Andrews or run. Granted, if you say, because I haven't looked at the play in depth, but I just know the play of that rollout to the right.
Yeah, I
Lamar,
was
why
about to
you
say
ain't
because
running,
Bateman all
Lamar?
the way on the other
And
side.
Bateman
Why
on
you
the
ain't
other
running,
side,
Lamar?
that's last second. Like, you can't even run it. Like you said, Frank. Like you said, if you can't even run it, he got to throw that across his. But it looked like,
okay.
I don't know if he could have ran that one.
I would have ran the ball. You run
I
the
might
ball
need to
any
look
other
at it.
time?
That is a true statement.
You run.
But I
That's
ain't
how
gonna
y'all
lie,
got there.
I need to
bro.
look at it. Let
When
me watch it real
everything
quick.
break
Wait, time
down.
out. You remember that time? Let's go back in time real quick. Y'all remember that time when I was like, every time there's an important game, Lamar Jackson just somehow, some way, always wants to change his fucking style.
He
Every
want to be
time.
quarterback now.
He always, every time it's an important
Yes.
game.
His job is to be the fucking quarterback. He delivered a fucking good pass.
No. No, look, Pat.
No,
I'm
there was
I'm
nobody
not
else on that
disagreeing
play.
with you.
I'm
I'm
looking at it.
not
There was nobody else
disagreeing
for
with
him to
you.
throw to.
Because literally, yes, he delivered the ball in Mark Andrews' hand. Mark Andrews dropped the fucking ball. Yes. But it's just a coincidence that like now at this moment everyone's like, because Frank ain't the only one saying it. A lot of people was like, damn, this nigga should have just ran the ball like he always do. And then literally that it's always that last
That's
part of that
always what
statement.
everybody say.
It's literally the last
Okay.
part of that statement that really is important to me, like he always do. So it's
Oh,
like,
no. Ain't nobody. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the play in like slow motion.
That's what I
Ain't nobody else open.
feel like one, that's what everybody
could he
say. And I
could
just
he
think
run that in?
Let me
Why
see.
did they have Likely in it?
No. He couldn't run that. There was
that's
literally
what
three
I
players right
just
there.
think
No.
it's
This
just
man
He
easier.
Andrews.
would, if he did anything, it would have to
They
be
would have
on the
had us
other side.
five. That's what I'm about to say. The
That's
Niners
what
would
I'm
have
saying.
had them
So
3 yards,
everybody's
5 yards.
running
But that's
past
not
Bateman.
the
Bateman's
smart thing
going
to
this
do
way.
though.
Everybody's running this way to Andrews.
But okay, no. They're coming
You
towards
get
it.
what I'm saying? Like
But
if you
Frank,
would have just waited and faded to
listen
the
to it.
sideline, you
How
could
is
have.
he gonna throw
Listen
He
to
made
what I'm
that throw
saying.
against
Listen to what
the
I'm saying.
Bengals.
Because you're not thinking that he's going to drop that. Because Mark Andrews is wide
True.
open. He catches it. He's in the end zone. There's no like, oh, if he catches it, he got to go past nobody. No, he's in the end zone. So to me, I'm looking at Mark Andrews wide open, and then I got two guys on the other side that I'd have to go across my body in the rainy slow with a wet football. Pause.
Yeah, I see.
That's not the smart thing to do.
I'm
I'm
just
going
like,
here,
bro,
and I
like,
also can't run it either because I got three defenders coming right here. Pause. No.
He
You
gotta
don't think
make
he's going to
that.
drop that shit. You
He
got to
gotta
make
make
that catch, Andrews. You got to make that catch. You got to make up for the damn fumble. But like I was
bro,
saying, I
you
know, Pat, you were
fumbled.
saying
You
we
gave
can't
them
say
the
that,
2
but
possessions
who's to say
lead,
a minute
and
13, I think they had all three timeouts. Because in my head, I was just like, I said, they had two timeouts. A minute and 30 actually, not a minute 13. They had a minute and a half, two timeouts. In my head, I was just like,
My man's
bro,
Mark Andrews.
I literally was like, the Bills about to go because it was a big touchdown. It was a big play. It was a deep ball where they scored the original touchdown on before the 2-point conversion. When Isaiah caught that ball, I was like, damn, they scored too quick. I was like, damn, they scored too quick. Like, because in my head, I'm assuming they'll get the 2-point. So I'm just like, damn, they
facts.
scored too quick.
But I mean,
So it's like,
I feel like
fuck.
their defense. I feel like their defense could have held them because they had been holding them at that point. You know, like
Yeah,
maybe
but Josh only needed about 40 yards because I had that feeling Buffalo would have kicked a long
that's gonna be
field
a
goal and made it
tough.
in the snow.
That's gonna be a tough field goal in the snow.
but
Elliott
no,
made
Bass
his.
like
Elliott
that.
made his for
Bass
us.
like
I
You
know
you
know,
see
Buffalo and
Bass.
Philly is different,
this man
but
Mark Andrews,
some of
low
these
key.
kickers, they
This
iffy.
man
No,
Mark
1 minute.
the
Andrews,
kicker
low
for
key.
Buffalo, he like that. Bass, he
Could,
like
Yeah,
that in the
yeah,
snow.
Bass. I think Bass could have made something from
Nah, he
40.
like that. He hit one
Put in
for
his
47 yards
motherfucking
in that
retirement
same
papers,
game.
and if he don't do it, the coach needs to give it to him.
Our ball.
He got to be
Mark
waived.
Andrews literally
No.
had a
He's a
fast
top 5
break.
tight end, maybe top 10.
My man's
Fuck,
Mark
he is
Andrews
now
had a layup,
anymore.
turned the ball over, and then on the last 10 seconds of the play, last 10 seconds of the game, got an illegal screen called on him. At this
Illegal
point,
screen, yeah,
that's
or he.
basically that. That's what. If I had to explain that in basketball terms, literally early in the game, he had an easy layup and
No,
literally just
he was sitting in the corner wide
lost the
open.
ball and
He's
goes
sitting
out
in
of
the
bounds.
corner wide
No,
open
no,
when
And
the
no.
swing
then
when the swing
no,
come to him.
My
Boom.
question is, where
Reverse
was
that.
likely?
Reverse
Where
that.
was likely?
He had the illegal screen earlier in the game when it was crucial. Like, bro, we going in, we trying to get this momentum, we trying to go,
yeah,
we trying to keep going. End of the game, bro. Tie this shit up. Hey, all you gotta do is hit this leg. Fast break.
Smokes it.
just lose the ball. He didn't even. He doesn't. He don't smoke. No. He doesn't smoke the layup. He goes up right by the. He about to go up. He just loses the ball. So it just goes out of bounds.
The ball just slips out of his hand.
It didn't even get to the rim.
Najee, the ball slips out of his hand, hits his knee, out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Damn.
That's how the game ends.
Damn. Put a mask on him. He can't walk around the street safe.
Yeah, man.
He can't walk out the building safe.
Yeah, man. He just unlucky. But at the end of the day, whoever would have won that game would have been losing this week. So, hey, Lamar, just get the seat in Cancun ready for Josh.
Next time, catch it with your hands. Catch it like this.
I don't sound like I'm just being. You just said it's gonna be an AFC Super Bowl. You already said it too. We've all calling it. We know that.
No, nigga. Hey, it's 2 teams in the AFC. I just know.
Oh, my bad. You're right. I thought you meant like.
So you're saying
whoever wins out of this game is winning. Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, man. So I already know your predictions. Kooley and Naj, before we get up out of here, y'all got the predictions for the championship weekend?
I want Buffalo to win, but of course you can't bet against the man Pat Mahomes and the refs, whatever they say, Kansas City, right? So I'm going Kansas City in the Super Bowl, and then I'm going Commanders, bro.
All right, respect, Naj.
Go Commanders.
I'm going Chiefs and Eagles.
No, you're not, bro. You was just cheering JD5.
So I'm going Chiefs and Eagles.
Okay. Oh no, you saying who you don't want to
win? Chiefs and Eagles.
Okay.
That's who I got.
All right, man.
In the Super Bowl, Kendrick Lamar performing at halftime. Nola. Chiefs, Eagles.
Okay. All right, bet. That would be a great game, man. I really hope Jalen Hurts gets us there, and Saquon too. He needs this, man. Come on, man. That boy been balling.
I got Chiefs man. Y'all man should have won an MVP. Why y'all ain't let him break the record?
And that's another thing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think even if he got the record, I don't think it still would have changed anything.
I ain't gonna lie. They still
gonna either give it to Josh or Lamar. Now that's the real question here too, because Josh Allen had a game that was very similar to Jalen Hurts. The numbers are very similar.
That's playoffs.
That's playoffs.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
We're talking about regular season. Who should get it? Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, just give it to Lamar.
Yeah. I think Saquon.
It don't matter to me. I said it on the last episode. It don't matter to me. I mean, there's something else to me that beats bigger. But pause. But
because without Saquon, y'all not winning that many games. Y'all not.
That
I don't know. Depending on who we have at running back.
I don't know. It's a fact.
And I ain't gonna lie, you can't say this Saquon shit because everybody. If I don't know if anybody else is saying this, but nigga, you ain't said this until now. It's playoffs.
What, me?
Frank. We had a whole season. He ain't never said that Saquon should be the MVP. Now
I never gave out my pick for the MVP, so that's how I know you for the.
We ain't had conversations on here about the MVP.
I don't know.
I can't remember. I feel like we did. I don't remember what anybody
said. It sounded
said.
like they censored him.
It did. That's crazy. Cool. Yeah, that was cool.
Which I'm not mad at. When you said it forced it, and the app heard it, and like let these niggas see that he's forcing it.
But no, man. See, I think because at the end of the day, we made it to a Super Bowl with Miles Sanders as our starting running back. Granted, that was 2 years ago. Not that completely of a different team, actually, offensively.
Did do that.
So, And then last year we did lose to the Bucks, and we had not the best season. We started off 10-1 with DeAndre Swift, but that goes back to us not using.
He'll be back next year. Don't worry.
So, Saquon?
The Baker bus will run again.
Oh Lord, yeah,
the Baker bus gonna run.
I think we got to play the Tampa Buccaneers again next year too. And I'm like, damn, why we got to keep playing his kryptonite? That's Jalen Hurts' kryptonite, man. The Bucks. I don't know. Even when Brady was on the team, he couldn't.
Cause we playing on your downfall or your team. We want y'all to play the Bucks all the time. All the teams y'all lose to, let's play them again. Run it back.
Damn.
That's what they said.
What the fuck we do to you?
That's fucked up,
ain't it? Granted, on our Super Bowl run, we did.
You know what y'all did.
You
don't
who brought it up.
AJ Brown
earlier.
That's what y'all do. I didn't throw the ball to AJ Brown.
You want us to be like Atlanta? Just say, let's throw the ball to Julio all day.
No, I want y'all niggas to lose.
That's what Frank wants. You want us to be like Atlanta? We just gonna throw the ball to Julio all day. That got y'all.
But we didn't do that all day. We had Julio.
Mm-hmm.
We had Calvin Ridley.
Mm-hmm.
We had Roddy White. We had other.
Talking about the year you went to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, we had.
And guess what?
Calvin
Because you
Ridley.
didn't throw the Julio all day.
We
But
had
every
Austin
other year, y'all threw the Julio every play, and y'all didn't make it. Y'all made it to the bowl when y'all said, let's not throw the ball to one person all day, every day. That's not winning football. So we don't do that. And A.J. Brown came over knowing that.
Bowl, we had receiver. We threw it at other people other than Julio, too.
Has A.J. Brown won a Super Bowl with y'all? Was he on that team? No.
Yeah, he was on that team. That first year he got here. That was his very first year on the Eagles. He came over, and that's when we got to the Super Bowl.
Interesting.
Because before that, it was just Jalen Hurts and Smitty. They ain't really had no help.
Did y'all win?
We made it to the playoffs and lost to Tom Brady.
No,
that was Jalen Hurts' first super playoff starting year. We lost to Tom Brady at the Bucs.
I'm talking about the Super Bowl.
No, come on, man. What that got to do with anything?
My bad.
At least my team been there. Nigga.
Hey, did y'all win this week?
Neither your 5,000 teams been there.
I was doing research, nigga. Now I gotta catch fucking strays.
No, you said that. How you gonna say y'all catch the strays? You the one.
Fucking lose. I got niggas lose.
Damn.
Play on them boy downfall, Pat.
Hating, bro.
Yeah.
I would accept that if you were a Cowboys fan, but I don't accept that. Now it's just hate.
This shit still runs, nigga. Hope y'all niggas lose.
Nah, it don't hit the same. We like it better when you was a Cowboy.
Now the truth is finally coming out.
Fuck the NFC East.
He only gonna be a Cowboys fan if they hire Dion.
I would be happy for my ex if they got Dion in there.
Nah. Hey, whoever's his new team, check his phone. He's still texting her. That's some bullshit.
I would be happy.
He looking to leave Detroit right now. He like, man, Detroit don't get it together, man. I think we're gonna have to break up. Looking at
he got a house in Detroit, but he also for some reason he got a little hotel room, a little condo in Baltimore.
He still got them. He ain't signed the papers. He ain't signed the papers.
He ain't signed the papers. He's still
separated. Yeah, he's still separated. He's still legally married. Go ahead.
I ain't
got a whole apartment in Detroit,
down there
condo in Baltimore, but got a whole entire house in Dallas. Nasty
I ain't got
work.
Nothing down there in Texas no more. I done moved all my estate.
Sure you did.
I'm back home.
Sure.
Shout out that boy
I thought Texas was home. That's crazy.
Shout out that boy too.
I'm back home.
Hey, bro.
What you was doing out there to begin with, brother?
Let's talk about my second home though.
Pittsburgh.
Oh wait.
Shout out that boy too.
Ayo!
You have never been a Buckeyes fan, bro. You are a Hurricane and Tar Heel fan.
But I love.
You're an ACC. You are an ACC fan.
No, not Ohio. Cleveland, Ohio.
I love Cleveland, Ohio.
Where is Ohio State? You know where Ohio State is?
You can't claim them people victory.
I love Cleveland, Ohio.
Where is Ohio State? What city is Ohio State in?
No fucking clue.
Exactly. You don't even know.
You can't claim them boy. Talking about Ohio. No.
You don't even know,
oh wait. Ohio.
I do like that little chant. That job hard.
Fuck the boys.
But shout out to them. Yeah, before we get
here we go, Brownies. Here we go. That's what you want to hear.
Fuck them boys.
Is that better for you, Frank? I got the Cleveland chant in there. There you go. Here we go, Brownies. Here we go.
Oh Lord.
So one thing about Ohio, they gotta make a good chant.
Yeah, that game was pretty
they do got
solid towards the end. Started off pretty boring. Notre Dame marched down.
No, that game was boring all the way to the fourth quarter.
Literally, they took up the first half of the first quarter by one long drive, and that was like literally Kirk Herbstreit and Chris said, "This is not going to be sustainable." And then I was just like, no, maybe that's just what they do. Because like I said earlier, I said Notre Dame plays slow football. They were able to slow Texas down. They were able to slow, no, not Texas. They were able to slow Penn State down a little bit. So it's just like.
And Georgia. And Georgia. That's who you meant.
And Georgia. Relax. Yeah, you're right. Thank you.
Relax.
Yeah.
Relax. Yeah. We talking about your op. Right
yeah, there you go. Instantly said, no, relax. Not us. Not us. Don't bring me
on
back.
His neck.
Don't bring me back.
Did you make the playoffs, sir? Shut up.
We won our championship.
You won a minor league. You won a minor league.
We won our championship. Y'all lost to y'all's.
Why you can't do that?
Back to back, Bucko.
Kooley, you can't do that. Jahmyr Gibbs went to Georgia Tech. He a op to you technically, and he went to Alabama. And he went
I
to
claim them
Alabama.
too, just like Patrick be
Look at
claiming
you,
teams
get
on
to
his child
claiming
support.
anything. I bet. Anything you can add on over there to you losing
One
ass
thing
niggas.
I get at the Frank. He claims all Georgia teams though. He do be
I
claiming all
do.
Georgia teams.
Anything you can add over there. Damn.
Yeah, because I think he is from Georgia too as well. I think
That's what they
Jameer
say,
Gibbs
right?
is from Atlanta.
He be calling. He be
That's what
supporting
they
them.
say, right?
He be supporting them trash ass motherfuckers.
That's what they say.
I do. You said what?
Najee, dick rider. Ain't nobody asked you.
Whoa.
That's what they say, right?
I do what the fuck. Hey, you right. I guess.
Nah, you know what he about to see? He said, I do what the fuck I want to do.
I do what the fuck I want to do. You're right.
Hey, that's crazy work. That's crazy work.
Yo!
That's what I do what I fucking do, man.
That's crazy work. Nah, I mean, you might have to take this part out, Jamel. Who knows what he's gonna do, people? But it's an insider from before our conversation. Najee knows why I said it. He knows what I'm referencing.
I'm confused, but I don't think I want to understand. I don't remember.
Actually, I mean, it was pointed at you. I mean, but
neither here nor there. Well, now I gotta know.
No did he though? No did he? It wasn't pointed at you.
No,
physically.
that was crazy. That was crazy.
No did he?
That was crazy.
I just had to clarify.
Oh, never mind. I don't want to know.
All I'm doing is checking the records, and then I'm like, he do be supporting them other Georgia motherfucking teams. For some reason, out of nowhere, he don't watch baseball, but he talking about the Braves. I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? What? And he's like, that's my team. What?
Oh my God.
Well, that's how a lot of people. That's how a lot of people.
That team.
Yeah, that's how a lot of
Detroit
people.
Tigers.
I was just about to say a lot
Shout
of people
out the
in
Red
Detroit
Wings.
will support all Detroit teams, but don't watch none of them sports. You know.
Nah, we ain't watching it, but I'm a support for sure.
Milwaukee Brewers.
Boston Red Sox.
Exactly. See, you get it.
Hey, man.
Detroit Tigers.
Nice. Back to the national.
I know he's not watching the Tigers.
Notre Dame. They just couldn't stop Jeremiah Smith, Ibuka, Judkins, Henderson, Will Howard. They just ain't had no answer for them, boy. I was, God, they B2A. Damn. And then they started to come back a little bit. That fumble by Henderson got him some momentum.
The comeback was trash.
Yeah, it was a trash comeback. That number one for Notre Dame. I think his name is like Golden Bear or something. It's it's like a word. His last name is like a word.
Yeah.
Really good receiver. He had a great game against Penn State too. Really good receiver. I hope he does pretty well in the NFL if this is his year to go out.
That nigga ain't getting drafted.
Not this year. Damn. I think in the years to come. I think he's.
No, they said the tight end for Notre Dame is a top 10 prospect.
I think so too. Notre Dame always puts out good tight ends, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Shut your top 10 ass up. But, you ain't no fucking prospect.
Hey, Ryan Day got his win, man. Ryan Day got his win. He needed it. Ohio State, because he was on the hot seat. I feel like Marcus Freeman wasn't that much on the hot seat with his, because he's kind of turned them into – because Chip Kelly, he just got the job. Because Chip Kelly's been in LSU for like 2 years. Fake. That's hilarious.
This is a professional hater.
Just damn. Like what? I don't even know what to say to that.
Marcus Freeman really won regardless. His alum won.
That is true. He did go to Ohio State.
You know who else? You know who was in the building for that game?
LeBron.
Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie was up in there too. Mm-hmm.
Who was he a friend? He's an Ohio State fan?
Captain America.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying
he was protecting them. Like he was just making sure everything went smooth.
Why you wasn't down there, Pat? It was in Atlanta.
Why would I be there?
Yeah, why you want about Atlanta for?
Whoa, slow down, Kooley. Damn, that nigga said, why you worried about Atlanta? You even there?
Uh-oh.
I'm gatekeeping. Everybody else gatekeep.
Oh, Lord.
I have something to say about this, but it's just easier going Noor.
Okay.
I'll wait until the white lady's gone.
All right, she about to be gone in a minute.
Right.
Before we get up out of here, y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about? No, take that as a no. With that, we are out of here. What? No. Okay, go ahead. What you got?
Nothing, man. Nothing. Go ahead, carry on.
You just got to tell them.
I want to say shout out to Atlanta Falcons. We just hired a new defensive coordinator.
Go ahead,
hopefully
cut it.
Not as trash as the last dude. Look forward to that.
Get out of here.
Oh man. All right, yeah. We out of here. Peace.